Good evening, everyone, and my name is Kelvin, and today I will discuss about esport. First of all, what is esport? Esport is not a game. Esport is not a gaming. Esport is a game competition. It's different, right? Okay, you already know about esport. Now I will discuss about the history of esport. The culture of competing in video game began in 1970. The world's first video game tournament is Space Wars, and in the 1978, Space Invaders was the most of popular game in that times. When the video game only play on the arcade machine, or we call it ding dong. Time passed and the game industry made a lot of games, and one of the games that were famous at that time and that we still know until today, or maybe someone still play that game. The game is Pac-Man. Of course you know Pac-Man, right? Not just in America, not just in other country, but in Indonesia there are Nintendo Challenge Championship in 1989. Okay, I was discussed about esport. I was discussed about what is esport, and I was discussed about the story of esport. Now I will discuss about the esport player. There are so many Indonesian esport team and esport player that makes the nation proud. For the example is Mobile Legends game. Indonesian esport team, namely EVOS, got a first place in the M1 World Championship on November 2019. And in the other games, PUBG Mobile, Indonesian esport team Bigetron, or we call it BTR, got a first place too in PUBG Mobile Club Open Full Speed in Global Championship. It happened on November 2019. Okay, the fact being an esport player. The fact number one is in Indonesia, esport has been supported by the government. Number two is esport player need a physically and mental strength. And fact number three is the most convenience. The most convenience being an esport player is the salaries. The salaries of esport player who are on the national esport team are approximately 3.5 million to 1 billion. Very interesting, right? Yes, of course they're very interesting. Okay, is that everyone can be an esport player? Yes, of course, now everyone can be an esport player. And now I will give you some tips when you want to be an esport player. Tips number one, select the game you are interested in. And tips number two is join the gaming community. Tips number three is keep practicing your skill. Keep practice. Number four is increase your flight hours. Of course, you need to increase your flight hours, right? Number five is the most of important tips from me is keep exercising your muscle as usual to maintain physicality. Okay, that's all from me, and thanks for listening to it. And I'm Jason Kelvin. Good night.